The red car is traveling at a little bit of a speed in the outer lane. I'm just going to pause here for a moment. When you have a look at the road surface, you will see that it is broken up, making it less stable and offering less traction, which means that there's a greater likelihood the car will be induced into a slide when it takes the curve, especially if the vehicle is traveling at a bit of a higher speed. And even if the road surface was good, invariably on the outer section of a curve, one will find that there's more loose grit and gravel on that section of road, because as vehicles take the curve, the tires kick to the outside of the curve any loose grit or gravel that is on the surface of the road, and that makes it a lot less stable and a greater likelihood that the car would actually be induced into a slide. So normally when we take such a curve, what we'd like to do is try to stick to the inner section of the curve where the road is a lot more stable and offers more traction. Obviously, being careful not to encroach across the line into the path of any oncoming traffic. So here the red car is induced into a slide. You can see it's now angled toward the inner lane, and because of that is forced to go across the road into the path of oncoming traffic and results in a crash. For real life example, we're having a look at a car in the far distance traveling a bit of a speed. You can see that it's actually a little bit angled, leaning over to the right side. No doubt hitting the outer section of the curve where there's more loose grit and gravel, and that induces a slide into the vehicle. It's now angled facing the opposite lane, is forced to go across the lane and results in a crash. In this case, we have this vehicle which is traveling too fast for the inner lane, and especially for the road conditions which are wet. And so as we progress the video, you see that it's traveling too fast in order to take the radius of the curve, and so the driver here actually tries to shorten the curve by cutting over the line, but nonetheless still traveling too fast for the wet surface. Car's induced into a slide, is now angled toward the oncoming traffic and results in a crash. please like, subscribe, and get notified.